A wise man is one who knows how to bear his disrespect. Always try to observe the good qualities that make our enemies ahead of us and try to learn from them. Being quick or easy about something does not make it strong and beautiful in the long run. Always try to avoid the person who leaves a party embarrassed. A lion's cub will be a lion, and a jackal's cub will be a jackal regardless of where it was raised. Writing is a silent voice, and the pen is the language of the hand. Never read Austen and comic stuff. You may enjoy it, but not success. Feel the passion and joy in doing even simple things in a better way. Man's best teacher is experience, and life's stumbling blocks are his source of learning. The promise of necessity is never fulfilled. Don't limit education to reading only. Make it a means of action. Having an old man in a house is a good sign. People realize the value of water when the well runs dry, so be thankful for what you have. One of the special things about the suffering that befalls a person is that it makes them observe the whole life of a person. If you don't take someone's advice for free today, tomorrow, you won't have to buy expensive regrets. Man is a bird that flies in the skies even without wings. It is futile to desire what cannot be attained, or the dark world always sheds tears over the death of the wise and the life of the ignorant. The people who give the best advice are usually the ones with the most problems. You attract people when you talk about things they like. Stop telling people everything because most people don't care, and some people secretly want you to fail. Choose the friends and people in your life wisely, because the way to live the best life is to surround yourself with successful people. Learn to control yourself and not others, because controlling others is power and self-control is real ability. Never be afraid to be alone and walk alone, because everyone has their own destiny. Education is a weightless treasure that you can carry easily. A moment's patience at the time of anger and save a person from 100 problems. A man who is his own teacher will never be. Another man's teacher cannot stand. Listening carefully is just as important as expressing it, and listening carefully is essential to a good conversation. It is a true story that if you live with a sick man, you will learn to be sick. Poverty comes upon man due to four things: cheap luxuries, indifference, and lack of endurance. Spend half of your earnings at a young age, because the wealth saved in youth always comes in handy in old age. Instead of being disappointed, learn to be calm. Do not wish for ease of work, but for your improvement. Learn more skills instead of being afraid of difficulties. Do not wish for the elimination of problems, but for an increase in wisdom. Everything that needs to be achieved comes from taking risks. You are the essence of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you don't speed up the goal, its passion will be dulled. If the number of enemies starts to increase too much, you should also strengthen your relations with your friends and relatives to help you in difficult times. Courage means knowing that there is nothing to be afraid of. If a person's foot slips, his injury can be healed quickly. But if his tongue slips, his injury cannot be removed for life. If you are sincere for a few things today, then one day you will surely become the owner of many things. Successful people do what unsuccessful people cannot. He who heals others is often the victim of diseases himself. Never be afraid to make progress, no matter how slowly you work. But don't be stuck in one place like a statue. Do your best in any task and believe in your hard work, because the more one works, the more fruit one gets. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe my channel.